I think we finally got it. I'm about to send you a request. Okay, maybe not.
Okay, I'm requested. Oh,
Hi.
shoot. Let me turn it down.
Hi,
Hi.
Ayaka.
Okay, perfect. We just had to have that little backwards thing going. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. Yeah, hop back in. Okay, so anyway, I was not the reason why this is so janky is that I was not gonna do a message because I have two, Reiki sessions back to back, but Spirit's like on my ass, like so I'm like, okay. I know life works better when I listen. That's what intuition is. It just works better. So hey everybody who's jumping back on. Hey MM, hey Sassafray, hey everybody. Thanks for bearing with us. Da, 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 da. Okay. So the reason why we did it this way so that she could do her moderating thing, because y'all know I am a fool with this technology. But remember, I was one we was dialing on the phone. We wasn't doing all this until now. Like now is the time for all this. But back in the day when I first had a phone, it was like, hello, at home. Anyway, my justification for my not liking technology when it comes to phones. But anyway, okay, so Spirit is saying like it's time to free ourselves. It's literally time to free ourselves. Like it's time to get free. So I am here as a help you to help you get free, help you get free, help you get free. So I want you to think about an area where you might have a block, an area where you feel blocked. So if somebody is willing to volunteer and share their block, then we're going to work on it now so that you can see what Spirit is talking about when they say it's time to free yourself. So moderator's going to do her moderating thing and say, does anybody have a block they might want to work on really quickly with
Does anybody
Siri
have
while
a
she has a
block they
chance?
want to work on really quickly?
Oh, why am I doing that right? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So you will message, send wherever they send,
Yeah, I mean they'll
wherever
use
they do.
it. Or okay, Gabby, the Gab and Gal. All right. Do you want her to do you want to tell me, do you want to tell us, or do you want to be added? Do you want her to add, do you want to
Only add if the background is quiet. I can't
okay,
do it
only the
today.
background. All right. So
So, I mean, if her background is quiet, yeah, but if not, then, message it. I mean,
all
the
right.
other way.
Um the Gab and Gal says failure to launch, fear of success. Is that
Success of what?
success of what? So without like we need like it would be good probably to give specifics without like without telling a book, kind of summarize it. So okay, failure to launch, fear of success. I mean, yeah, failure to launch, fear of success.
Success of what?
She's not saying anything else.
Okay.
Okay. Next one.
Um,
Oh, I mean, it was
cause it's time to get
oh,
free.
scared business ventures won't be fruitful.
Um, okay. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna have you take a nice deep breath in and out. And the fear of business venture not being fruitful. So Spirit is saying it's time for us to get free, right? So this goes out to take what you need and leave the rest. Like if something applies to you, take it. If it doesn't apply, you don't take it. But Spirit's trying to reach multiple people. That's why we're doing it like this. So scared the business ventures won't be fruitful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Fear of not making the money I desire with new business venture, she also says.
okay.
Mag 79, I think, since you said U2, I think this probably might be.
Okay. So let's break this up into a couple of parts, right? So they're saying not making the money. Let me see. Please don't take this as disrespectful in any type of way. But you could do this in private. You don't necessarily have to say the amount. But whatever the amount is that you think you're scared of making, people pay that for a handbag. Literally. Whatever that amount is, because even if you say, I want to make $1 million a year, there are people with businesses that have revenue of over $1 million a year. What the actual fear behind that is, Spirit is saying, is that we have a tendency to think out the worst case scenario and then never let go of it. Worst case, so think about it. Worst case scenario. Let's say you failed at 5 businesses before, right? Let's just say you failed at 5 businesses before. Let's say you're not going to die till you're 90. You failed at 5 businesses. You at whatever age you at right now. What are you about to do for these next 40 years? Like, think about it. What are you going to do if you're not going to continue? If you're not going to keep going? If you already have defeated yourself under some sort of time frame? Because Spirit's saying, where did the time frame come from? That your Spirit's literally saying, where's the time frame? Where did you pull? Their Spirit's not cussing, but they're just saying, where did you pull? And I'm like, out of your ass? Where did you pull this time frame from? Out of your ass. Terry's like, out of your ass? Spirit's not like out of your ass. Spirit's like, where'd you pull this time frame from? So Spirit is saying you've adopted defeat. You didn't adopt success. Like, oh my gosh. Ratchet example. You know how they have that phrase that says people treat kids like a stepchild if it's not their real child. So they treat them a certain way. It's almost like you're treating yourself like a stepchild. Like, you're not giving that unconditional love, like that unconditional support. Like, you're not even cheerleading for yourself. So if you have not cheerleaded for yourself, nobody's about to catch the wave. Nobody's about to be like, oh yeah. Especially now in the way the world is, one little thing can be a viral thing. But they're literally saying whatever fear you have about that money is because you've like shut it. Like you've done this, like you've closed up. And I don't care how many times you failed before. They're like, the story's not over yet. Like, it's not done yet. And it's like, you can choose to stay in that position and nothing else can happen good and you can just be there. Or you can give yourself some grace, which is what Spirit is trying to do. Spirit's trying to give us grace, give us grace, give us grace. What Spirit said is that we're getting caught up in the how, and we should be caught up in the what. So if you get caught up in the what, Spirit, what can I do today to make my business a success? Spirit, what can I do today to make X, Y, and Z? Whatever amount of money it is that you want to make, sometimes it's easier if you break it down on a daily basis. Like if you want to make $1,000, $4,000 a month, $1,000 a week, however much that is a day, so you can have a small goal. Because they're saying you're literally, you've already resolved. It's like when you resolve something, when you decide something, that's just it. They say that, okay, now they want to get into you personally. It's almost like they're saying something about, did you go to college? Because they're like, there's something similar around college that they're saying happened. I don't know if you stopped or didn't finish or took longer than you anticipated taking. they're giving you an example, and they're giving you an example in your own real personal life. Or if it wasn't college, it's like around the time, the age that people would be in college, where something.
It took her a minute, so I guess it took her a lot longer to graduate.
Okay, so
it took her a minute.
They're saying the same thing happened. They're just giving you an example. The same thing happened when you were in college. I don't know if you were just like, man, F this course, this one too, I'm dropping this class. So choices made it go longer, or even if you chose, I have to stop for a while because of this or that, or they're like choices that you make, put these things in as your blocks. So all Spirit is asking you to do is choose something different. So instead of choosing and being in that fear, all you have to do is start asking questions. Don't ask no hows, say what. What can I do today to increase my money? What can I do today to increase my business? What can I do today to help me not procrastinate? What can I do? Like, what will open up the doors? What will give you the key? How is going to shut the door?
I think it resonates because she said she went to the military first, then college, and then she says, "Ooh, my goodness," in capital letters, "I've been seen." So I guess like
you're being seen because Spirit is with you every day. So they could really dig into your business and be like, your girl this shit. But because I'm not that kind of person, I don't do that. I'd be like, stick to the facts, please. Because I don't need all that extra sauce. I don't need the extra sauce. I'm a non-saucy person, even on my food. No sauce. No sauce. Anybody who's ordered with me is like, no sauce, no sauce. I will be pissed if I have to have sauce. Okay. Sorry. When that third eye get going, my just start draining. Anyway, so they're saying, think of it as bondage. Think of it as prison. Thinking of it as you got yourself bound up, tied up, right? But Spirit's saying, you ain't tied up with chains. You tied up with 8 damn bandages. You're like toilet papered. So it's like the bondage is holding you like this, but they like, why don't you just do this and you'll be free? And you like, I'm playing a role here because I'm an actress. And they're like, well, go to Hollywood then, because they're like, in the meantime, your guys are sitting around like this. Damn, what are we supposed to be doing today? I don't even know. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. Literally, your guys is just hanging out. Why are your guys hanging out, not doing anything? Like, literally, I want you to really ask what it is. I want you to get honest. I want you to let yourself out of the bondage. Like, if this conversation was literally the key to your future, would you accept your future? Have you really thought about it? Like, would you allow yourself to be great? Have you visualized yourself being great? Do you see yourself being great? Or do you see all the obstacles? Because they're literally saying the key to a lot of people is to let themselves out of prison. It's literally time to get free. Just like, what was that movie, that cartoon where the slaves got free? It was a cartoon, Prince of Egypt.
Oh.
Let my people go.
The song with Mariah Carey and Whitney.
Yes.
Yes.
Matter of fact, go and listen to When You Believe.
When You Believe, the song, yes.
Yes, go back and listen to that song and put it on repeat, because it's really not about what anybody else is thinking. You can do it. They're saying even if you have grandeur, like visions of grandeur, that still starts somewhere, and you have to allow yourself some grace. It's almost like when a baby's learning how to walk, they're not like, don't watch me fall, y'all. They just keep going until they get the hang of it. But they don't be like, I ain't gonna walk no more because I fell. Like, could you imagine if we had to carry around kids because they didn't want to learn to walk because they fell? Wouldn't that be crazy?
I feel like if I was born into royalty, I could have made that happen. Because you know I am.
Yeah, you would, you know, but
I mean,
even
I
now,
I
look
want somebody
at
to carry me around right now.
my favorite diva, Mariah Carey. She will have people carry her on stage and they will dance around her. And she'd be like, Darling, y'all better bust them moves. And I and it better look, she'd be like, it better look good too, because I'm going to just do this. And I'm getting paid, honey. I'm going to just move my shoulders. Why? Because I can hit that high note. And I know I can hit that high note. But anyway, I need her to allow herself to be great. That's what the focus is for tonight. It would be so amazing if she would allow herself to be great, even if it's little by little, each step, just focus on each little part. You will get there, but take this imaginary time frame off, because they're like, you have a long way to go. Another thing the spirit just said that was like, yo, literally Elon Musk is on the moon. Could you imagine him being a kid dreaming about being on the moon, and he did it? Why did he do it? Because he never stopped dreaming that was what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? But a lot of times society, life, people, narcissists, bad coworkers, bad parents, so many things bog us down to where we end up going into bondage. And that's what spirit is saying, that it's time to let yourself be free. You can always book a personal reading with me and we can chop up whatever your individual situation is, but everything is available to us. That's why we came here. We didn't come here to just pay bills. And I will tell you, everybody who is looking for love, I know people who are married and got 2-3 side dudes. Not even chicks. Like, there's women out here who are married who got three on the side, honey. So don't be up here talking about you can't find one when I know somebody who got 4 in the rotation. And I'm only saying that to say abundance. So if you're complaining, I want to get married and I don't have you got to listen to what I say. You can't listen to what you say, because what you say ain't working. You got to listen to what I say, because I'm listening to what spirit say. And spirit is going to put you in alignment with what you want. So you can't be hard-headed. You got to be willing to put in that work. Like, it's going to take some work somewhere, somehow, some way. It could be easy work. It could be hard work, whatever. But as long as you participate, you'll get it. Like, why do you think I can get on here and tell people stuff? Because it ain't me. If it was me, I would have been stopped doing this, because first of all, I'm not that nosy. And second of all, I'll be tired. So I'll be like, I'm just sick of that. I don't want to talk to people. It's sick of that. But,
Truth,
you know, everybody has
story.
everybody has their things. So that's one example. But I had to tell that message because I was being compelled, even though I have to do Reiki in a little bit.
Isn't it 4 minutes?
Yeah, and we're focusing on solar plexus. We're focusing on powering up that confidence, that those chakras that allow you to go forward. And if I can't help you, I will send you to somebody who can help you. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to just be, oh, maybe we should try this. Oh, maybe we should try that. No, when I say what I say to you is really for you to just keep going forward, like, so they can help you. Like, sometimes it'd be like this with people. I'm working with them and they like, and I'm like, could you open your damn hands? And they like, finally, oh my God, Terry, guess what happened? And by then I'm like, I don't care what happened, because it took you so long. I don't care what happened. Happily ever after, be great. And then I'll be like, don't invite me to the wedding. You don't know how many people I have said, listen, don't invite me to the wedding, because I've been all the way through the relationship. No, unless it's a destination wedding, then I'll go, and I'm only coming for the ceremony. I'm not staying. Otherwise, I don't care. I don't care what happens ever after. I'm trying to work what I gotta work. So no, I'm not coming to your wedding. But I'm happy that you finally listened and got your wedding. You know, I'm glad you got it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, moderator, anything come through that I need to know before we get off of here? Because I gotta go. I gotta go to work.
No, I mean, there were a few. I think, well, Mags 79. I think she was kind of hopping on with the with the Gabbing Gal, the message for Gabbing Gal.
Mm-hmm.
What is doing? Said, is childhood flowing into love a block? I don't understand what you said. What she was trying to
It
say.
could be, but even in that, there comes to a time where you got to give yourself permission to be like, you know what? That was some fucked up shit, but fuck all y'all, because I'm about to get what I want.
Oh, I like that. Can you repeat that?
No, I can't. It's record, but
Oh
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
how
I'm
save the video
I'm
and
about to
then
save the
play it
video
back.
and I'll be able to watch it.
Like sometimes, I mean, you need to roll around in it if you're having like connection issues or something like that. You need to figure it out. But then it comes to a point where you're like, you know what? Fuck all of y'all. I'm trying to go get my good life. So you just can't stay there. Like you have to like tell your mind, okay, mind, instead of us complaining about what happened to us,
Thanks.
mind, what can we do to make this better? What can we do to, how can we, not how, no hows, please no hows. What can we do to make it better? What can we do right now in this moment? Because remember, guys, your ideas are your money. When you get that good idea, it's helping you get to prosperity and abundance. Everybody loves an idea that solves a problem. Your ideas are money here. It's literally currency. Like we came here to be in these bodies to experience and to grow and to learn, not just to be somewhere paying bills. Like that's ridiculous.
What is doing? Said, put it on a shirt.
Okay, when you run it back and write it down, because I don't even know. Like, I'm going to go get my good life.
I personally think that since we didn't talk about this, I kind of hopped on late. I think that what the example with the money can be used in all aspects of the life.
True, so true.
What can I do to make this better, and like allow yourself to be great, even if it's like little by little.
True.
I took notes.
Good. Even if somebody wants to get married, right? How about you be out here being, I'm a whole wife, looking like a wife already? What you doing? Waiting on my husband? Like you have to like get in a position of receiving and get in a position of it's here. Like it's not some far off place, and get yourself to be the wife that matches the husband that you want. Like if you know what kind of husband you want, what kind of wife you think he want? You think he want a pain in the ass wife? You think he want a hot wife? Like, what kind of wife you think he want? Because he's in it too. That's the thing that sometimes people forget.
Mm-hmm.
What do he want? Are you what he want? Mm-hmm. Like, literally. Unless you manifest, my husband's just going to be whatever I tell him to be. You could do that if you can hold it. You know what I mean? Hold that vibration. Okay, bye y'all, because I got Reiki to do, because I'm in the mountains and I gotta get out to this moon, this crazy moon. I gotta get outside, like sheesh.
All right, well,
I had to tie my hair because I don't want no bugs to get on me.
Hey, you guys have cicadas where you're at?
I don't know, but okay. I don't know, but all I know is that it was hot as hell in Charlotte and it's cool and sweet and breezy here, and I'm like, spirit looked out. Yeah. I literally was coming up the mountain, right? And Judy's my ride. Judy's like, she going, but I'm like, why the air ain't blowing? Why do I feel so hot? It's hot outside. Is my air conditioning broke? And I don't really sweat, but I'm like, Judy, damn you, Judy, one more thing and I'm turning you in. I swear to God. We get up the mountain and all of a sudden it starts working. Everything's working great. Because it's like it levels off. And then it's like, oh, it's cool as a fan in here. Then I was like, oh, it probably was hard getting up that mountain, running the engine and everything. And here I am with the air. And you're like, bitch, you want me to overheat or you want you to overheat? One of us we got to choose. So Judy was like, listen, you just got to sweat till we get to the top. So I feel like I walked up the mountain with her because I was like, all right, Judy, I get it. I get it.
What are the horse and buggy, or when you're walking over?
Right. I'm about to. The horse is like, can you get out till we get to the top of the hill? It's like riding a bike with your sister or brother, and they on the back, but y'all get on a hill. Okay, we both got to get off, or one of us got to get off, and you can get back on when we get to the top. That's how it was driving to the mountain. I was like, I don't know why it's so hot, But God was like, come on out of that. Come on out of that. Come up to the sweet, cool mountain air. Because it is so sweet and so cool. But anyway, I love you guys.
Right.
And I will talk to you soon. Keep affirming what you want, not what you don't want. And I will see you on the next live. I will probably do one on maybe Friday night or Sunday night, something like that. We'll see how my moderator's feeling. Because, you know, I'm lost without my moderator. So when I make it big, I got to double my salary just so I can take her with me. So, you know.
All right. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the message.
You are so welcome. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.